So Marvel Snap's newest card is White Widow, and I think this was really one of the more hyped up cards this season, sending over the Widow's Kiss to your opponent's side of her location. This one has -4 power as an ongoing until they fill up their side of that location. So I built a deck that tried to take advantage of this a little bit by using cards that prevent them from filling up their side of a location. If they're flooded out, maybe they can't fill it in time. That Widow's Kiss ability effectively gets locked in. Same thing is true for Professor X. Just play this on 5 on top of your Widow's Kiss, and maybe they don't get that last card in that slot or something, and you get yourself a nice, really effective sort of 2/6 card. We've also got other things that kind of play to this as well. For instance, if you have a Nebula down, your opponent wants to play to Nebula, but they also want to play to the Widow's Kiss location. Same is true for Lizard. They want to play to Lizard to turn him off. They maybe can't as easily turn off the Widow's Kiss as well. And all of these actually just play really nicely into this lockdown package that has proven itself time and time again. Now, I did, of course, tweak a lot here for a lockdown deck, and particularly might be thinking Rescue in a Storm deck. What are you thinking, Regis? You want Jessica Jones? And yeah, sure. Traditionally, you do play Jessica Jones after Storm, but in this deck, my thought was, listen, we're actually pretty good at building a lot of power before the Storm. Nebula, White Widow, Lizard, that hopefully we can kind of seal the Storm off with Storm herself on turn 3, just having enough power advantage lead. If we need to go back to it, you know, we have Miss Marvel, we have Jeff, we don't have Doctor Doom, we cut him, because if you're winning one location with Storm and Professor X, I wanted taller threats as opposed to wider threats. If you're confident in those, Red Hulk can, you know, secure that secondary location with his size. Shang-Chi can lock it up. Rescue can scale into the Professor X. This is a nice 1-2 punch, of course. So you like Storm on 3, then you pivot and play Rescue elsewhere, and then you play Professor X on 5. Game could technically be over. So I really liked the idea of this deck a lot, and I really like the idea of White Widow a lot. My results were not as good. I actually already played 25 games of this one because I had a losing win rate for a long time, and then I eventually got to 13-12, a 52% win rate, only up 6 cubes in 25 games. So I can't tell you this worked well, but I will say there were a ton of counters out today for White Widow in particular. I saw so many Annihilus sending this back over, so many Destroy decks eating it, so many Luke Cages turning it off. And I mean, of course, today is going to be a heavily countered day because, you know, everybody knows the new card's out, everybody's going to play it. It did kind of make me nervous in general, though, for this card's success long term, because it just felt like there were a lot of ways to answer this. Also, sometimes opponents still just get 4 cards in a spot. It's not that crazy to fill up a location, and that's fine in theory, right? It's like the spot itself, turning it off with a 0 power card has value, like we've seen with Debris and Rocks and so on. That can still actually be an upside in some decks. But noteworthy in particular is that sometimes if you're like looking to play this on turn 6, it's kind of just a 2/2 sometimes, when you could just run, you know, bigger 2-drops that are more reliable and proactive on your side. So I don't know, stuff to keep in mind. I still thought the card had some great moments. I still think there's quite a bit of potential there, and this deck is far from refined. I'll try it in a Clog deck as well to see if it makes sense there, just as another way to, you know, kind of have a small Debris type thing, or a Goblin Light basically kind of card. There are definitely some potential angles there as well. Just do keep in mind the counters right now, common and kind of scary. So I definitely want to get more games and more decks with this one to see where she stands overall. That said, of course, still some really fun moments today in this one. Okay, this is kind of the idea with our curve here. Let's pick a spot to go for Storm. We don't currently have the good 2-drop for it, though, so a little wacky. But potentially Miss Marvel later, you know, and we've got Rescue and a Professor X lines as well, which is kind of nice. Goose is honestly pretty chill pre-Storm. That's okay. Yeah. Bro. This kind of locks out the 4-drop counter anyway. Not that I think Destroy is really looking to play 4-drops necessarily. So Storm right. And then we go Rescue mid into Professor X, I guess. Eternity range. Okay, that's not relevant. Oh, there's the White Widow. That would have been better. I mean, Maria Hill into Goose is 4. If we had just not played Maria Hill, the hand would have been full, so we wouldn't have drawn it anyway. It's weird because Maria Hill, it's like, yeah, it adds a card to hand, but it also plays a card, so I don't know. Is it worth it or not, you know? So Destroy's doing this stuff over here. You know, it's good stuff, don't get me wrong. It's good stuff. Oh, they got the big Carnage back to hand. That's actually pretty sweet for them, yeah. We're saying, hey, maybe you can't beat 6, but honestly, it looks like they're going to be able to because they have that big Carnage. Normally, we wouldn't, you know, 6 wouldn't be the goal, but we're going to try to rip the Miss Marvel over there anyway on turn 6 to make up the difference, right? So, ooh, that's too big. Venom puts them at 11. Actually, that's setting up for a tie for us. If I got a Jeff, we would still be winning, set up to win this, right? Jeff, nice. Yeah. Why am I saying Miss Marvel after Professor X, you goon? I gotta undo intern. I gotta undo intern. Bro, I'm an actual goon. That doesn't work. I gotta win this straight up, dude. Oh my god, thank god for the undo intern button. This plan, I can't, this plan's fine. We just can't do the Professor X next to the, if it needs the support, of course, of, if it needs the support. Oh, they're full mid, which I guess is fine for their Jessica. We're actually, yeah, we're already big enough. Yeah, Jessica's gonna gain 8. Oh no, we're not big enough. That's not true. Jessica's gonna gain 8. Well, you know what that means. You know what that means? It's time for Gambit. I have to, right? She's gaining 8. Miss Marvel's only 4. That puts me 26 to 29, so that's a losing line. I just need to hit Venom and any of like Jessica Jones, I guess. It's fine. Can't actually be a Widow's Kiss because it only gives me 4. They go 17 plus 8 is 25. Oh, that would be a tie. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm curious. Probably lose, but there are some high rolls here that are fun. Magneto. Well, that throws a wrench in things, I think. Deadpool. Magneto gone. Okay, that's safe. Venom. Easy. Easy. Dude, the Widow's Kiss going -8, destroying that Jessica's kind of insane, dude. What just Skellion doing work, man. I don't know about this deck though. I don't know. Really good hands. White Widow will probably just go right. Storm right. Raptors kind of turn off Miss Marvel, but otherwise okay. Oh my god, this game's about to get very tight. Oh, this is actually a little nerve-wracking because they really want to play here because they have nowhere else to play. So, oh my god, cool. So they may be able to get enough cards down, you know? Maybe we could get a Negasonic to stop that if we're able to get priority here, which we should be able to. I really doubt Shang-Chi's relevant. We gotta be careful playing a Lizard here because of Miss Marvel late mid would be better. Oh, nice, they didn't go right. Oh, that's so sick, okay. That gives us a great head start. It's a high Evo deck again. White Widow and high Evo is crazy because this actually does... This actually is an affliction card, like it discounts your abomination, which is pretty crazy. I can't put a Nebula in though. That's okay. This just sort of feeds a Cyclops. I don't think that's right. Are we really passing turn 5? I mean, I guess I put the Lizard in here. It's sort of free. We play Jeff on 5. I don't think we actually need it. I think we'll be fine, but it's just sort of free. Sunspot is very big though, so maybe we need it. I don't know. I can win mid or try to with Shang-Chi since we've lost priority. That's only true if I don't play Jeff though. I don't need them as Marvel, so if I play Jeff here, I get a discount or debuff potentially. Oh well, no, I have a Widow's Kiss. What am I saying? No, I don't lose priority. This is fine. And then we just go Jeff and a Shang-Chi maybe. I don't have anything else. Negasonic, if I got priority, would be pretty cool, but I can't really get priority this turn. I mean, I think Right's totally secured, right? Even into a Sunspot, if they go 5, they can only go to 11, right? So, yeah, I mean, I guess we trust the Red Hulk. We could also do... It's a real shame I don't have another 2-drop right now. We've used them all. There's something like this, too, that's kind of a cool theory. Or maybe we flip left. Maybe they... Well, where do they go? I don't know. The problem is the Shang-Chi only ties mid. It only ties. So that's not really the play. You would think it's Red Hulk, right? But where, if they have a big 6, where are they playing theirs? They're playing theirs mid, right? Instead of playing it left? Yeah, they played theirs mid. Okay, that's... oh my god, that's cool. Countering the White Widow today, man. Thankfully, still fine. I don't know if they thought about the math necessarily or what. They just kind of blindly trusted. I don't know. This is a Nihilus high Evo combo, man, with Widow's Kiss. Pretty cool. That's a good game, though. This was my game plan to perfection, by the way. The Nihilus definitely threw a wrinkle in things a little bit, but exactly the game plan, right? Win with Storm like this. Sometimes I don't even think you need Lizard or Nebula necessarily, right? It just depends. And then win with like Red Hulk elsewhere. Okay, yeah, let's load up a Nebula, see if we can't find a Storm over here. You're not supposed to play Nebula right. It's actually better left. Okay, preemptive Negasonic into Storm is kind of like playing a 2-drop like we talk about. Really interesting to play 2 cards to Nebula in 1 turn. I find that intriguing. Oh boy. Well, crap. Crap. I guess we're losing our Nebula, huh? That's all right. I just don't really have a way to contest all this garbage. I could turn it off with Storm, I guess, still, but I'm not even sure that's something I'd want to do. I don't know. They're just so big. It's kind of scary. Shang-Chi, nah. I mean, this literally might just be a, like, Professor X Red Hulk game, right? Which, I mean, I say that like that's not part of our normal plan. Oh. Oh, this just got weird. I have a Jeff, but I have to assume the opponent also has a Jeff. You know what I mean? There's also this, though, which is kind of interesting. Because, like, Negasonic's still active. It's not easy for them to necessarily build a ton of power there. Like, maybe just try to use Red Hulk to flip here for lack of anything better to do. I don't know. They try to play a big card here. They need to throw away turn 5, maybe. I also could go for the Jeff surprise. Not impossible. It's kind of insane to think I gave them this much power here. Now, they have priority this turn, so if they're going for, like, Shang-Chi as an answer to this, or just big card as an answer to this, we might be able to protect with a Professor X or something. I don't know. Electro. Oh, that's, man, my god, dude. They counter everything perfectly, man. Brutal, dude. Brutal. At the Jeff. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I think there's a pretty good chance. I think there's a decent chance this works. We're going to 24, so Sunspot alone doesn't win. If they just go for a big card here, maybe Jeff wins. The worst case scenario would be they play their own Jeff and they play a 4-drop, right? Like, a 4-drop that's big enough, whatever thing or something that's big enough, Maybe that wouldn't even be big enough, but you know what I mean. Crossbones or something, whatever it is, right? If it's just Shang-Chi, we might be fine. Yeah, nice. Let's go, dude. Yes, dude. Let's go. Big enough even without the Hulk roll-off extra, but Jeff covers, Red Hulk covers. Yeah, Widow's Kiss actually gave us a really big lead here too, which probably made their life a little awkward. Great win, great win. Sneakiness abounds in both decks. Black Knight, okay, not an Annihilus deck today. Nice, dude. So happy about that. Negasonic on curve is really not all that interesting, probably. Not sure Baron Zemo is either, but it's fine. Hope Summers. Oh, okay. That looks bad, but it's actually not that bad, maybe. Might be okay. Could perhaps live with this. Number one, it's just like a lot of power to start already. And number two, we do have ways around that. You know what I mean? Like we can Jeff for surprise. We can Miss Marvel still. We can play to that. It's not a disaster necessarily. War Machine, okay. No discard yet, thankfully. Mystique? Come on. Actually getting completely ripped off here, man. All right, we trust Professor X into rescue into Red Hulk, right? We have to. No way, dude. What? Bro. Bro. Bro, I did not show any signs that I give a rat's behind about Professor X, bro. Bro, Chacho. Sadly, too, I can't actually Negasonic the Ebony Blade or Shang-Chi the Ebony Blade. So I think we just lose. I mean, in case they play that Red Hulk, maybe this wins, but I think they just play the Ebony Blade. It's what, 12? That puts them at 18. What am I actually going to be at? 9 and 3, 12, 14. Yeah, we just lose. Played, bro. Well played on the Infinite. This is Ebony Blade plus some other card. Oh, maybe they... Oh! Ah! They threw! They threw! Wasn't the Ebony Blade the Magneto? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. We saved it, bro. I don't know how. I don't know how we saved it. This game went terrible. Okay. Shuri's Lab is pretty cool for cards like Lizard, I guess. Even better, Lizard just improved. Thank you, Spider-Ham. Okay, White Widow. Doubt we're gonna get to Professor X clean on this, but there is still, like, you know, they may not want to play to it too early. So a turn 5 Professor X. Like, if we get them to 3 cards here, which, you know, that's not unlikely necessarily, Professor X could definitely lock it out for later. Which means I could go Zemo here, or actually maybe Rescue here. We'll just Zemo here. Rescue on 4, Professor X on 5. That's pretty nice to help preserve the Widow's Kiss, because I don't know about left. I mean, I have Shang-Chi to help me win left sometimes, but otherwise could be tough. Let's see what this rips. Spider-Ham's gone, so we get a Yondu instead. Maximus deleted. Magic extending the length of the game. Okay, that makes me more likely to hit Shang-Chi, and I think probably makes this Professor X play even better too. Oh, also Storm Surprise into Negasonic could be a big play too. Yeah, this is cool. I kind of like this. I debated a lot about Zemo over, yeah, this is exactly, ooh, well, kind of exactly what we wanted to see, but Nebula, it's fine, actually, it's totally fine. Nebula won't get big enough, like, we're adding 5 here. The Widow, if we protect the Widow's Kiss, which it looks like we're going to, yeah, perfect. Widow's Kiss locked in. Okay, I really wish that had been Shang-Chi. I thought that was guaranteed, to be honest. I feel a little ripped off. Dude, the Negasonic kind of makes this hard for them to contest, though, potentially. Also, really secures mid. Do they have 2 cards to contest? Oh, really? This right now? Do they have 2 cards to contest this cleanly? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe, right? Throw away a small card and then play something medium-sized. And the sad news is I won't be dropping priority for this Shang-Chi, so I kind of need to hit Red Hulk to secure right, because Shang-Chi, like Nebula or whatever, doesn't look like enough. We haven't seen a Zemo from them yet, so Zemo would do it, right? Zemo into Nebula. Zemo would get destroyed, but Nebula would go to 11. Oh, actually, no. Nebula would just tie. That'd be fine. But if they had another card still yet, you know. Oh, the Doc Ock here. Okay. Interesting. Are they just giving up left? I don't understand. Oh, the Shadow King resetting the pig to 0. Wow, dude. That's actually pretty insane. And we lose that Red Hulk we just saw. Yeah, good call on the Shadow King, dude. That's nuts. Yeah, we lose. Great play, though. I don't know if I would have spotted that. It's hard to remember the pig. I mean, I guess if I'm playing Spider-Ham and Shadow King together, I probably do spot that. But yeah, we just lose. I'll let him win for fun. Well played, deserves the cube. Yeah, if the Absorbing Man, it wouldn't have mattered, right? Like the Shang-Chi, we would have had priority anyway, so. Gamma Lab. Yeah, let's just go Baron Zemo there. I'm gonna actually put Lizard elsewhere. I don't want to overcommit. It's nice to have a spot open in case you want to Shang-Chi the opponents. That can be a freebie win, so let's do this instead. Yeah, we'll save Jeff for post Professor X surprise factor. Like, of course, you can still move him after, but surprise factor is nice. They use their Jeff early. Okay, it's good to know. Krakoa open. Let's get a Red Hulk down. We don't really have a great Krakoa card. 4s are all like 4 in our deck. I want to use Zemo now on Gamma Lab. So, oh, the Hood. That's actually amazing for Krakoa. Yeah, nice. White Widow is moving right, which we could pretty easily turn that off, it looks like to me. Let's go ahead and do this for now. I think I actually want a Professor X here next turn, so I'm going to move the Jeff back left. And then we'll just finish on Shang-Chi, I think. The Krakoa, it might be relevant. I don't know. Let's see what we get. I kind of have a curve. If it hits like White Widow or something, though, that could be perfect. Oh, Cosmo putting a little wrinkle in our plans for the Shang-Chi line. But still, we're way ahead. So, you know, it doesn't have to be a Shang-Chi line. Okay. This is actually active for Miss Marvel, which is pretty crazy. White Widow, though, wouldn't be. There'd be no active play left. I'll always go Red Hulk mid if this Professor X wins as expected, right? This would hopefully protect the Lizard. Cannonball also shuts down. Yeah, nice. Okay. I mean, if they had a Miss Marvel. Well, this Miss Marvel's so big that we just play it mid anyway, right? It actually is active. It's crazy. Just in case they have shenanigans here. I don't expect them. But this puts me ahead by... I mean, this being so big. Otherwise, I'd probably go Red Hulk mid. But this is big enough to contest anyway. And it helps support Right from any surprise, like their own Miss Marvel or whatever. Just covers our basis, basically. Covers our bases, so we're not worried. They got a big Daredevil. Oh, the Miss Marvel. Yeah, called it. Nice. Cool. Red Hulk would have lost us this game. Dude, their Daredevil got jacked. Look at that Daredevil. Very cool. This game went a little weird. Not how we expected, but... Okay. We like Lizard. We like Red Hulk early, yeah. Atlantis Red Hulk's insane. Lizard... Oh, even better. White Widow. Let's get a Storm on 3, man. Can we do it? Can we hit the Storm here? It's perfect. We love it. Dreamy. It's not a Storm. It's kind of a limiting play though, which is nice. We don't really want to put Lizard with the Widow's Kiss, right? They kind of, you know, the opponent is encouraged in both. Oh, Storm turning this off could now be a big play. All right. Professor X locking this down could be worth some surprise factor too. If I had a Professor X in hand, I might even be tempted to go for... Well, I mean, even now, Rescue here is still pretty cool. If I get a Professor X, we just kind of go Rescue into Red Hulk or whatever. the Jeff still gives me a lot of flexibility, importantly. Mr. Negative. Oh, crap. I definitely want to end this game sooner rather than later, don't I? Boy, I don't know, dude. This is getting scary. I'm scared. I'm legit spooked. No Professor X and no Storm has really kind of gutted my game plan a little bit. I mean, you know, we're not devoid of lines. We still have plenty of ways to play this out, but I would love a freaking Storm here, dude. Please. Please. No. Can't turn off Limbo for the surprise win here. I think it's better to play on Curve, right? Surprise Miss Marvel, maybe. It's weird. Red Hulk with Atlantis is spicy in a way, but I also just know that Miss Marvel wants to go there, so I kind of forego some free power. In a weird way, we might even want Red Hulk right. I kind of doubt it, though. I don't know. This is hard for them to win. Even if Widow's Kiss goes to 0, they're just pretty restricted, and I have big power already. I mean, this is just such overkill. I guess Red Hulk and Miss Marvel are teaming up. I don't know. Blue Marvel and Mystique. Okay. So it does almost feel like they're giving up right a little bit because they're just behind there. I don't know what to do. What are they trying to win here, you know? This might be a cool Mr. Negative card. I mean, obviously I'm losing a little on the Red Hulk here, but like I said, Miss Marvel's just gonna come in. If I get a 2-drop here, I'm really sad, but otherwise we got a 2, 4, 3, that's fine. It's 11, 13 plus 5 is 18. Guess there's some way they could maybe add some power to this. I don't know, but oh no, they're just retreating. Yeah, I don't know what the plan was by losing right. That is a cool Mystique, by the way. I don't know if I've ever seen that, dude. Looks awesome. This is one of those where the Widow's Kiss, even though it got turned off and got buffed, still matters just from a spacing standpoint. They just ran out of space. Okay, good early White Widow. Yeah, we could play that in Wakanda maybe. Let's see if they play a card there or not. It's just good against the Destroy deck specifically. This could be Destroy. It could be Phoenix Force. Red Hulk. I don't know. It could be anything really. Nico and Red Hulk are both so general. Hard to say. Yeah, let's do this and let's hope we hit. Let's hope we hit Storm. We have the Shang-Chi. If the Red Hulk, we can force it here. Of course, if it goes left, we're kind of screwed, but... Spider-Ham, that's actually an upgrade to Lizard. That's fine. Unless they have Shadow King, as we had happen to us earlier. That's okay. I don't really mind. We're pretty good at 4. Storm! 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 Nice! So, we can definitely support this with Zemo if we need to. We might just trust the lead though. I don't know if they play the Aunt May's here. Thankfully, it's gonna move out. Oh well, no, I have priority, I guess. Never mind. Just kidding. Widow's Bite, you screwed me. Oh, Pixie's really tiny though. We could go for the Negasonic to guarantee this connects. That's pretty good on turn 5 though. So maybe we just go Negasonic Pig on 5. Then we're feeling very good. Yeah, feeling very good. Yeah, they did give it up. So. Mobius making the pig 0, baby. Let's go. Oh my god. And we're not even worried about Annihilus here, of course. That's no problem. Yeah, I mean, this into Red Hulk to me looks pretty much unbeatable. If they go Annihilus here this turn with the Negasonic, we do have priority, right? So we would destroy the Annihilus. I mean, we're so far ahead, right? We're not even worried about it. I mean, they do lose -14, but we just have a bunch of positive power. Yeah, there's the Annihilus deleted. So their Red Hulk is bigger, but mine's bigger enough, right? If they pivoted to like a Shang-Chi or something, they just wouldn't have enough. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, perfect. Cool. Easy. Honestly, still pretty close, dude. How do I have a 9-point head start and it's still this close? Shut up. I also got +2 extra from Xandar. Well, that's the 9, I guess. I'm counting that. There was a world where Pixie did something really weird here, so I could have maybe gone Red Hulk left. That could also lose to the Pixie, you know, if they like support it with a small card. So, hey, oh, Nebula's nice. Yeah, this is actually, it would be an insane Storm game, right? Even though the opponent played to the one spot they shouldn't. Everybody's a genius, aren't they? Everybody's a genius. I'm actually gonna pivot off the White Widow now because it's like they already have a card there, and there's just no way. Don't play a card left. Don't play a card left. Maybe this is better in Big House, but I think they're gonna play in Big House more likely, so. Or to Nebula, of course, too. It's kind of the cool thing about Nebula, right? Is like it discourages you from playing to the Widow's Kiss. You're like suddenly you want to play in 2 different spots, and you're like, oh god, how do I do this? Rescue Professor X, actually pretty cool, right? Wonder if the opponent has a hard time getting stuff down here. I don't know. Move decks do tend to collapse left, which does make this Widow's Kiss to me look a little riskier. This is a good 4-5 here. Nebula gets 1 extra tick. And then you kind of hope maybe Zemo can carry mid somehow. I don't know. He's big. Their torch. Okay. The Chavez hitting the multiple man is such an insane roll, by the way. It's just so good. So good. Yeah, I'm kind of trusting like Lizard mid this game, or maybe Red Hulk left or something. I don't know. We've got, I think Right's gonna feel okay. Nebula and Rescue are both just really big. I think it's kind of hard to play to for them as well. If anything, I could almost even pivot out of the Professor X. I'm not even sure I need it, you know? Cloak is very large. Storm plus Professor X just doesn't really help me, right? This actually does prevent the opponent from playing Heimdall, because we lock out right, and Heimdall can't be played mid. I mean, I guess they're going to have space left, maybe, depending on what they move. Although they may not, too. I don't know. What if they play this turn? Is there a world where, like, moving Nebula, we trust it? It's kind of nerve-wracking, isn't it? I don't know. What's my best play here? Lizard? It's really not very good. Negasonic would actually be the play if I could get it. Negasonic would be insane. I'm trusting that'll be ahead right here, although that's not by any means guaranteed. I think they're going to move 2 multiple men mid. They've got 12 power mid. I've got what, 13? What do they play this turn, though, is the question, right? And also, does this Professor X prevent the multiple men from moving back? Oh my god, I think it does. Well, no. Yeah, it does. I think. Yeah, of course it should. Yeah, nice, dude. No way! That's the most insane thing I've ever seen. Just absolutely flabbergasted. I don't have any way to win mid. I can tie mid, but then I can't even do that. Oh my god, dude, I really needed. I have to hope the opponent floats an energy here so that Red Hulk wins left. That's my only out. If they can play Heimdall, though, is the problem, right? If they play Heimdall, I just lose. They really shouldn't play Heimdall necessarily unless they just want to play for a tiebreaker or something. I cannot believe that, dude. That's the sickest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I think we lose. Heimdall just wins. That's kind of the default assumption of the play. That's like the sickest thing I've ever seen, dude. That's just so sick, dude. It's so sick, dude. Like, I don't think they were planning that, by the way. I think literally just... I mean, maybe they were. I shouldn't not give them credit, but I just cannot believe that, dude. Okay, White Widow. Oh, Shang-Chi saved me. Mojo World White Widow is not something we want. Let's not help them out. White Widow right, we do like, though. Hood and... Dude, this is just asking for a Professor X. Storm may not be good enough here because we expect Annihilus to send these back, right? So we need Professor X. Bro, this would be so good for Storm normally. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. We'll probably just go Zemo here. Zemo there does turn off a Miss Marvel, so that's a little bit of a noteworthy concern because you got a 3 and a 3. We also, of course, might just pull a Zemo right now, right? Who knows? Who knows what we're gonna get? They actually played the Lechiguia. Wow, I'm very annoyed by that. The White Widow, okay. Also annoyed by that. Zemo got a lot better suddenly, though. Magneto pulls over the Storm. What is happening? I love that they just get a free 12 and I get a free 3. And now I can't really contest the Widow's Kiss either. It's a really frustrating game so far, man. I mean, I can, but is it worth it? I don't know. This actually does have a chance to preserve the Miss Marvel upside, which would be pretty cool. And then I have Shang-Chi right, maybe? I don't know, maybe I'm getting tilted for no reason. Despite things going very unfavorably for us, I think we actually have some decent rolls here. I need to stop Annihilus somehow, though, man. Professor X would be so sick here. Oh, Black Knight, okay. That actually does, yeah, like we said, that does keep the Miss Marvel active. Oh no, the opponent has priority. No, if they go for the freaking dude right now, no. So if they go for Annihilus, it's gonna send over the hood. The Void will be destroyed. I think, I don't know what happens with the Widow's Kiss. Maybe it stays, but the Void getting destroyed, it's like, they have to do this turn, right? It's the only time it makes sense to do it. There's no other, you wouldn't do it any other turn. So can I win this if I Magneto here? I get the hood, which does not turn off Miss Marvel. They have basically -4. I have 4. I have an 8-point lead, which is a 12-point lead. I think this works okay, actually. It's better than Professor X against Annihilus this turn. Of course they don't play the Annihilus this turn. Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess the logic remains true either way, but... Oh, bro, they have Red Hulk. Well, actually, does Red Hulk do anything? What was it at? I missed it. It was 19, I think it's 23. They play Annihilus, it's also not enough. This is fine, I think. Watch some other insane, unpredictable play happen. I don't know. 0, 1, 2, 3 left, so Miss Marvel works. I mean, I guess they could have something left, Doctor Doom or something. They have snapped. They figured out some math. I wonder if they have a play left. I don't really have a lot of that sort of stuff, but... Just the Annihilus, I feel like we're fine. Oh, the white, oh, unlike, this doesn't matter, but unlike earlier, the White Widow was already -4, so of course Annihilus turns her off. Ooh, Wakandan, I love it. I'm so much better than everybody else at Wakandan Embassy, man. Not literally, but it feels that way no matter what. White Widow, okay, glad we got a head start into that. That's fine. Nebula we can try to protect with Storm or Professor X. Shang-Chi gone, Miss Marvel gone. That's kind of sad. She's good. Yeah, for now let's put a Jeff in here. Curious what they've got cooking to support this White Widow. Luke Cage might be a good card to have today, man. I've seen so many counters to White Widow today, to be honest. Just so many. I actually think rescuing Professor X here is really nice. And then we just, oh no, it's Avengers Compound. Just kidding. I think rescuing Professor X here is really nice. And then we just ride the Red Hulk to win, hopefully. Wait, is it gonna silence the Widow's Kiss and lock in the power? Or oh no, it pushes it back to 0, so that's just a buff. Okay, cool, thank you. That was just a straight up buff. They never play anything here big enough, right? There's no way. There's no way. It doesn't exist. This is very large. It's just not, there's nothing remotely large enough. Oh my god. Mega Sonic, if only, dude. Oh, they do have a Jeff. Oh, that's fine though. Rescue's big enough to cover. So, I mean, weirdly, our Red Hulk is only 11, which is not very big. I can go 14 mid. Opponent already has 6 though, if they want with Jeff. So they only need 8 power to win? I feel like they're just too far ahead here. These are just too big from Wakandan Embassy. I mean, maybe Red Hulk scales. There is a world where you could trust a Shang-Chi instead, you know, Shang-Chi Lizard. It's actually pretty similar amounts of power. The only issue is Lizard could get debuffed pretty significantly. Did we see a Red Hulk or anything from them? I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Oh, it's one big card. Oh. Oh. Well, that's fine too, I guess. Not what I expected, but that was only 4 net power. Or no, I guess it was 7 because they destroyed. Well, they didn't know my Jeff was getting destroyed, but this is just not that good because you can't move your Jeff. Yeah, I do like this play better actually. Even though the Red Hulk did go off, this offers you a lot more kind of flexibility, and it's still 10 power usually. So it did have risks and downsides to be sure. I don't know about the Red Guardian White Widow combo here though.